I take care of myself by going to personal therapy. I think it's really important. I've found life is so much an onion where there's like just so many layers, and you think you're like, you've done therapy for a while and you think you're like where you need to be and you're cruising along, and then you're all of a sudden like you break through to that next layer and you're like, oh, I'm not done with this quite yet. Hi, I'm Scott Whitaker from Heber City, Utah. Father of 3, been married for 24 years to my smart and lovely wife, Melissa. Currently making jewelry up in the Heber Valley area in a little studio up there. So we like to do a lot of things up in the valley up there. Outdoors is a big part of our lifestyle as a family and individually. And that's translated a lot into our work as well. So we currently make jewelry that has a lot of nature themes to it, water and mountains and the outdoors in general. One of the lines of jewelry that we create is repaired pieces. We will have a stick that we found while we're out hiking. Most of them are old and weathered and have a crack in it. And so what we do is we build up some clay around that piece and pour metal into it. And it's kind of like the same principle as, kintsugi or kintsukuroi. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing all those like perfectly. So there's a couple themes around it that, more beautiful after broken, that we can be broken, repaired, and still be seen as a beautiful vessel to be in the world and to share our story in a way that is meaningful to maybe just a few people around us, but sometimes it reaches out even farther, which is fun to see. And some other ways that I take care of myself. Physical fitness is huge for me, and it always has been. I had a little bit of a relapse with a bad repair on a knee injury that just kind of like threw me for a loop, and still is, to be honest. Every day I'm like dealing with parts of that won't ever come back. Anyways, pain is a teacher. When we go through, like whether it's working out or an injury or different things, like I think there's a lot to learn in those moments of like pushing through and finding your balance and center again, and then moving from there. And then cold water has always been a really amazing form of therapy for my family and I. We've got a little saying, water is always the right temperature. So we'll jump in the water no matter where we are, no matter what temperature or time of year it is. We're kind of like, if it feels right, we're there and sitting in the water and chatting and having a good time together. I think one thing with mental health, I'm just glad that it's getting talked about more, that it's becoming more normalized to not be okay. I grew up in a very controlling environment that was super religious and not a lot of room for like free thinking or exploration, or all the answers were already there and you were put in a direction. And so when you all of a sudden you turn 45 and you're wondering about all your decisions and different things, and you're like trying to regroup and figure out what's yours. It's nice to know that whether it's therapists or cold water or working out, that you're able to find a little mental clarity in those places that will help you regroup and find your center and fill the cracks with a little gold or silver or whatever you need to like move forward.